So, just to be clear, today's Saturday, right? So I know y'all don't want to go to school again on a Saturday. So we're not going to try to make it as if we are in school. So we're just going to have some conversation and just talk about, you know what we're talking about today? You have any idea? Carlin, you know what we're talking about today?
Jesus.
Yeah. But tell you, my topic is leadership. All right? So there's several ways we can discuss it, but I don't want to be that English or that history professor that just kind of bore you to death. So we're just going to have some dialogue, and we're going to try some different things just to show you how to incorporate leadership in your daily walk. All right? So just a little bit about myself. I'm married to this lady here, Miss Enam. I am 34, and I'm not just a pastor, but I'm a police officer too. So with that being said, we have a lot of time to have leadership qualities. We show it all the time. So leadership is not something, after you leave here today, I'm not necessarily saying you have everything you need to know to be a leader. But we're going to try to grow some habits of how to incorporate leadership. All right? So if you can, Carlin, do you know what a leader is?
A leader is a follower?
A leader is a follower? No.
What?
Leader is just anything up to follow people into
A leader helps people follow him, helps lead people. That's what you're saying?
yeah.
This is our middle child, Carlin, and then this is our youngest, Kaden. What about Ethan? What do you think a leader is?
I don't like this.
And there's no right or wrong answer. Like, what is?
I can't drive. I'm not even wanting.
You're not supposed to take you. What do you think, Ethan?
Yes.
A good person that makes people fall in love with her.
Not walking up.
Love it. I love it. That's not a wrong answer right there.
Down.
Into Mine. Gotcha. What do you think a leader is, Maya?
Somebody who leads people in the right direction in life.
Okay. What about you, Liv?
Someone who leads people.
Someone who leads people. What you got?
Definitely somebody who leads people, somebody who is always willing to be up front and always make sure that everyone else knows what to do.
Right. So all of those are right. And as you go through life and go through different leadership qualities, the definition kind of changes. So there's one definition that says leadership is when someone helps and guides others to do something together. Imagine like playing a game, you decide what game you want to play. A leader was going to be that person that says, hey, this is how we play it, this is how you win, and this is the rules and regulations. So in short terms, all a leader does is help transition a group of people to a certain goal. That's all leadership is. You say you gotta, when dad say, hey, this is what we're gonna do for the week, or I'm making dinner, he's gonna lead you guys how to get there. And to simply move a group of people to a certain situation or outcome. What do you think some things a good leader may need? What are some qualities?
Level-headedness.
Level-headedness?
Is it a word?
It can be.
Okay.
How about you? And who's a good leader in your life, first of all? Like, you had to think. He's like, man, this person, like, no matter what they do, no matter where they go, I want to be a part of it. Like, I want to go where they go. I know you got this stonewall because you got family.
She's like,
It can be a best friend, it can be a teacher, it can be an old pastor. You just like, I just really like being around listening to that person. Your teacher? Which one? And she teaches what?
One.
Third grade? Gotcha. Now, what about her that makes her a good teacher to you? Or a good leader? Like, what does it just, she got it.
I don't know.
She teaches us how to read different math equations.
Now, is she like, does she yell a lot, or she's patient, is she kind, is she just understanding, or she just like, Ethan, you better get this right, or you going to the principal's office? She's kind. That's why you like her the most? Gotcha. Carlin, what's a good leader to you?
My good leader and volume came to listen.
Kane is not a good leader. That's your little brother. He does not listen.
I tell Kane to listen all day.
So you're a good leader.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What's you, man? Who's somebody like right now?
Probably my English teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what grade are you?
9.
Ninth. Why is your English teacher a good leader?
Well, I don't know. She's really understanding and she gives good advice. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, man? I know you got been in college, and I know you probably come around so many different people. Like, who stands out right now? Whether it be a teacher, a professor, a friend, or a colleague, or somebody you just like, no matter what they're doing, I want to be a part of it.
I would say maybe my brother.
Why?
My old, not you, my older brother.
Uh-huh.
Cause he's like, he gives me good advice.
Gotcha.
So like when I'm down or I need help and stuff.
Gotcha. So if your brother's leading something, you're like, sign me up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yes. Me personally, I've had a lot of good leaders in my life that I would say, if they was doing anything, I will jump on it. Not only because they're organized. I love an organized leader. They're communicative, like they can kind of communicate clearly and not just be like all over the place. Because that's an example of a good leader. So if I said, hey Ethan, I need you to build me a go-kart. I need it by Tuesday. Go do it. What would be your first thought? Right.
Study it.
Yeah. But would you be like, okay, where do I even get a go-kart from? How do I put it together? And that's not good leadership, right? If I just tell you to do something, but don't show you or inform you how to do it. So some of the qualities that we just want to talk about here today is just what makes a good leadership. And so my undergrad was at Federal State University. That's why I met my wife. I was playing football there, and I did criminal justice. Then my graduate degree is at Grace Christian University for organizational leadership. And now I'm getting my second master's in Master's of Divinity for the Air Force. I just joined as a second lieutenant in the Air Force as a chaplain. So I've had several leadership understanding educationally and practical in life. So this is just something that I put the 5 practices of great leadership. Great leaders model the way. Have you ever had somebody tell you something but not show you how to do it or lead you into how to do it? How did that make you feel? Sir, excuse me. What is going on here?
Nothing.
Can you have a seat, sir? We're not playing on a whiteboard. That's why I ain't teaching in your school.
Yeah.
So great leaders model the way, which means they just show you.
It's so
They
boring.
are the type of people that will say, hey, I need you to
It's so
sweep the
boring.
floor, but then grab a broom and sweep with you. They're going to show you how to do something. Do your 3rd grade teacher, did she model the way, Ethan?
Mm-hmm.
Did she model the way? Have a seat, buddy.
Next.
Right, did she show you how to do something, or did she just tell you guys how to do something?
Yeah, he showed that.
Yeah, give me an example of what time she showed you how to do it. Yes.
After we go to your class,
No.
we go to mom's class.
Yes, sir. Sit down.
Okay. That's okay.
Right. So this past week, did she introduce anything new to y'all?
No.
Like a new practice or new math equations or? Okay. What about you, Miley? What about your English teacher? Has she shown y'all something new?
Well, no, because I had her last semester.
Oh, nice.
But see, my math teacher, I don't like her because she just throws a problem on the board and says, solve it. How to do that?
Yeah. So I've always despised math. I've never been a math person. My favorite class always and will always be English.
Yeah.
All my English professors and teachers have always been like that quality leader will just show you something. So I'm 100%. 100%. I don't like math either. But that's a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad way of leadership. Just saying, hey, go do this math equation without showing you. Now, where you at, Leah? What school? Okay. Now, which professor is just like, I'm never taking you again so far? Have you had those?
My math teacher last semester.
Okay. And what about them? That was just like
It was terrible.
was it online?
Yeah. But she was just like, here's your assignment, figure out how to
I want this and I just
Oh,
do
man.
this. Then jump down.
And that's the type of leadership that we are trying to avoid. We don't want to ever become a
This
leader.
is so possible to jump
Sir.
down.
Like, daddy's talking. That means you gotta be your quiet voice, right? Write me a song. Or draw me a picture.
Okay. Alright.
He might get something too. Like he constantly gotta be involved in something. So it does say model the way, inspire a shared vision. What would you do if you want me to be a part of your team or a part of your crew? How would you inspire me? How would you like kind of, in other words, like motivate me to say, I'm enjoying Ethan's team?
Teach you how to do stuff.
Okay. That's really good. That's really good. What about you, man? How would you motivate and inspire somebody to join your team? Let's say you had a startup company, you're the boss, you're the CEO, you say, man, we need some workers. How would you get people to come work for you?
The smart answer would be I'd make an advertisement.
That's so when they see the advertisement, they come for the interview and they sit in front of you and it's like, hey, I want to work for you or I want a job. What some things would you put in place to say, man, I got 5 job offers, but I'm going with mine. I'm working for her. I mean that helps too because if you can offer somebody high salary, sometimes that's all they need. What about you, Leah? How would you motivate to join your company? Out of all the time, I got 5 job offers. All of them getting great salary.
Stir. I don't know.
It's not
Maybe show good leadership. Maybe
Let me
something.
see.
Yeah.
Good. So one of the things when it comes to leadership, y'all, is having a shared vision. So hey, get that out your mouth.
Come here, Kaden. Come here, Kaden.
So it's having a shared vision. And what I mean by shared vision is how do I make somebody believe in the same thing the way I believe in it? Like how can I sell my vision to you? So if I'm creating, let's say I'm starting a church from the ground up, and you know Rocky Mountain got 1,000 churches. So one thing as a leader is for me to share with you my vision, and for you to buy into my vision. So as a leader, and I'm trying to build something, I'm never gonna go say, hey, Ethan, come join my church, man, we got a piano. You might be like, yo, all these churches got pianos, right? Hey, Molly, come join my church, man, we got a stage, we got a drum kit. Is that gonna make you feel like, man, I really want to join this church? You probably like, yeah. So when it comes to leadership, and you're trying to make that shared vision, you really want someone to buy in to what it is you believe. Why do I think my church is the best fit for you? Why do I think you will develop here, you will grow here spiritually? And it's really just getting to know the person and getting them to believe in what you believe in and why you believe in it. So if you want somebody to take the same English class you took, how would you convince them, right? You would tell them, hey, what's your teacher name?
Dr. Shores.
Dr. Shores? Well, hey, Dr. Shores is amazing. He's compassionate. He's caring. He clearly, talks about something. He shows you what to do. He's don't rush you. Like he's amazing. Now that person is going to be like, oh, who's this doctor? All right, let me sign up for him.
I've already done that, yo.
That's the type of leadership. Because you're sharing that vision, that same experience you had, you're now casting it on somebody else. And that's just like how it is when you start a corporation or when you run a group. When you start working in a workforce, you got to lead a group of people to a certain goal. You have to make that group of people have that same vision that you have, that same feeling.
Daddy is so boring.
So Leah, when you start your business and you start your corporation and your name is on a billboard, you want your same workers to feel about your business the way you feel about it. It's your baby. So you want them to be like, man, Beauty by Leah or Growth by Leah. I want them to understand like this is everything. And that's one of the qualities of a leader. Second thing is challenge the process. Yeah, this is your name too. Okay, have a seat. When you guys get 25 years from now, 25 you, maybe 35 years, before you have kids, keep them around so they can see you at work, see you working, so they know what a work ethic, but it's have patience. Have patience, good. So, challenge the process, take initiative and searching for new opportunities, experiment and take risk. So leaders cannot be timid. Because when you're starting to create something from the ground up, you have to take risks. You have to step out on the ledge. You gotta just be like, you know what? In order for me to get here, I gotta try new things. That's basically all it's saying. Then enable others to act. I mean, who's the most laziest person in one of your classes? Like, you just like, they don't do work. Who do you want least to be in your group when you have a group project?
Kendall.
Why?
Because she annoying. She just don't stop talking and she don't do the work. She just sit there and she talks.
So, if your teacher says, hey, Michael, you're the group leader. Kendall's in your group. Another hard worker's in your group, and somebody else. I need you as a leader to get everybody to do their shared portion. How would you get Kendall?
Well, I'm gonna be like, look, you gotta do this part, and she's doing this part, and she's doing that part. If you don't do your part, you're gonna get a 0.
So that's one way. What if Kendall is like hard-headed, just like, what's him what to do? Like, but the thing is, though, if she don't do her part, the whole group does.
Yeah, I know. So I always end up doing it.
So as a leader, so this is gonna help you develop more as a leader. So another part is to motivate others. So you gotta find ways to motivate the least likely person to be a helper. So how would you help Kendall? Like, what ways can you just be like, listen, Kendall, what you do and don't do affects the group. I got a 4.0 right now, and I really don't want my grade average to drop. What can I do to help you get passionate about this project? And it comes later. Don't think that you can finesse it now, because when I was young, I was the same way. Look ahead, you don't do your work, we're gonna have some problems. So but leadership is just like getting that person motivated. So what ways can you motivate? In what ways would you think to motivate her? And there's no wrong answer.
Well, I'm probably gonna tell her, I'm gonna be like, just go sit down, work on one thing, and then you just do a little bit today, and we can do the rest of it tomorrow. Just start this on something.
That's perfect. That is a perfect example of leadership. Because now you're not making her feel like she's crap.
All you can do is write your name on the paper. That's all you gotta
One
do
step at a
today.
time. What about you, Ethan? What were some things you did? If you had, who was in your class that you don't want to do a project with? That you just think like, oh, this kid is so lazy. They don't focus. That was quick. So how would you motivate Sebastian to get his work done? Stop, buddy. Without.
He never listens to the teacher.
So he's just one of
He's
those.
bad, like you.
So if he did listen, what would you do? What would you do as a leader? You're the boss. You're in charge of this project. Everything, whether you pass the 3rd grade, depends on Sebastian's doing his work.
I'll tell my dude.
How would you do it though?
Like, you gotta do your work, or else you might not pass the grade.
So just kind of make it clear to him, hey, Sebastian, listen. I got you. And one way, again, that you can always be like, hey, teacher, I've tried to work with Sebastian. I've talked to him about this. He's not listening. I need you to step in. Because sometimes a leader needs to know when to bring in a third party, when to seek help. Right? Now, what about you? Who is that? No, I mean high school or college. Who is that person you just like, please don't.
We used to talk crap about this girl in your cosmetology class. Oh, really?
So I don't know if you know my wife. You know she's an esthetician. Yeah, she's an esthetician with the cosmetology school. She has her own business, and she's a licensed teacher. She teaches other kids how to be estheticians. So I just want to put that out there. Just in case. So even if you don't have a name, what would you tell this person? Like if you're trying to, hey, let's get this group stuff. Okay, buddy. Okay, go check on mommy. Thank you.
I don't know, maybe I think I might just sit down with something like try to explain something how important it is and see if that would.
Yeah, and those are all a great answers. None of those are wrong. None of those are wrong. But sometimes it just comes to motivate. So I'm gonna go back to the church. We're starting a church, and I need my deacons and my members to like, hey, we need to elevate. We need to really go out here and be more community active. I would go and just kind of describe what the community looks like. The needs. Biscuit. Go stand next to mommy. Thank you. Go stand next to mommy. Within color with Carlin. Yeah, so motivate, just kind of just, hey, look, we got this lady, husband just got sick, this person got no water in the house, and that's just how you motivate, just kind of make it real to you. And one of the last things is to encourage people. Sometimes people just don't have the drive or the to go through something or to finish something. So sometimes instead of being like, you make me mad fast, or Kendall, you just get on my last nerve. Sometimes you just go like, hey, Kendall, you are really good at writing my name on a paper. Like I want to see you do more of that.
I like their name. I like the way you write it.
Exactly. Encouragement, and then build from there. Because sometimes it's hard to find anything good to say, just to build. And I think that's the main core. Now, there's so many other things that I've learned that I don't think is suitable for this lesson because it's more like grad studies. It's like transitional leadership, servant leadership, adaptable leadership when you have to adapt to the people in your group. So all those are different types, but the main quality here today is just model the way, inspire, share vision, enable others to act, encourage the heart. Those are the qualities, but you also need communication, compassion, vision, you need drive, you gotta have some guts, because you gotta be able to stand on your own 10 toes and just go, hey, this is the way things go, without being rude. You know what I mean? Like leaders, there's a time to be assertive, but then there's a time to kind of be finesse. So you can't always, you gotta like know your people, you know what I mean? Because if you yell at Kendall, you know Kendall, like, all right, she's bullheaded. If I yell at her, it's gonna start a tussle.
And we're gonna end up fighting. I don't even like her.
But as a leader, you understand that. Yeah. You understand the people around you. Like, you know what, Kendall is not the person to yell at, but how can I get her to do what I need her to do? And then you might think, hey, Sebastian, if I talk to you, you're gonna shut down and do the opposite of what I asked him to do. So as a leader, you just gotta be able to say, okay, how can I communicate and get this shared vision to these people that I need to in order, to get the job done? And that's what leadership is, just finding a way to adapt, to lead, to encourage, and to move the train along to the end goal. All right? Now, like I said, this is Saturday morning, so we ain't gonna try to be teaching the lecture all morning. Do y'all have any questions that's about leadership? Anything outside of life itself, or just want to know how things go? Like we can just talk if y'all just want to just chop it up in the last 15 minutes. But I definitely don't want to be in here and be like, man, this feel like school. I mean, this is all about just catering to the needs of the people. And I'm still learning, y'all. I'm still learning how to be a leader. Because it's different. It's different types. Because you can be a leader at home. I'm definitely not going to talk to my wife the way I talk to the criminals on the street. That's a big no-no. So you gotta, it's different. It's different. And the way you talk to people as a pastor is different from how I talk to people as a police officer. And it's different from how I talk to people in the military, which is different from how I talk to people as a father. So it's gonna change. Your vocabulary, your tone is gonna change constantly. And leadership is just about, like I said, the group of people to the goal. Do you know what you want to be? What you want to do?
Marine biology.
You go ahead, man. Go ahead. So you must love school.
I like science. Math, I'm switching my math class. I do not want that teacher. Her
So
class is
marine
great.
biology don't have a lot of math credits. Just give it
I don't know. I ain't looking it up. I mean, I'm going to. I just haven't yet.
So what made you fall in love with marine biology? Just
I love the ocean. I like the beach.
what was your first experience?
Oh, well, you know, I thought I was a mermaid for 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, like I literally walked around and told everyone I was a mermaid.
Did you burst your bubble?
I mean, she tried. She tried. But I was like, Ryan, you know you're not a real mermaid. Yes, I am.
She said she had a scale on her leg and kind of like,
Yeah. It was so bad. Like I would go to school and like in 5th grade, and I would tell everybody, "Yeah, I'm a mermaid."
Oh, yeah.
You can do it. You can do it.
It was bad.
I love that for you. I love that for you. And I hope you reach your goal and be the top marine biologist out there. Me personally, I can't go in the water. The boat where I can, I get so sick.
I could swim really
I
good.
mean, this
Yeah, I mean, if it's like, I don't know, like swimming, I'm great. I'm from Florida, born and raised. We was always at the beach. But with boats, I'm not a boat person. I can't go fishing on deep water. Like, that boat was going to stop and I get so sick. So I couldn't do it. That's why I didn't go to Navy. Couldn't do it. What you eating? What's your goal? What is something that you want to do for the rest of your life? NBA players. Who's your team? Orlando Magic? Me too. Go to the Warriors? No, how often do you practice? Can you beat your other brother? Can you beat him more?
He's like 6'4".
But you can score him at least though. You need at least a couple points. I got you. I got you. And then you want to be top.
no, don't put it like that.
Hey, pivot. We pivot all the time.
Yes. I'm going to nursing and psychology right now.
Good.
She told me she wants to work with crazy people.
I really got that was working on the like crazy asylum people.
I would love that for you, ladies. I have nothing to do with that. I mean, I can be at work, and our team code is 1073.
That's right.
So when we're dealing with somebody who's mentally 1073, and you gotta kind of soft-hand it. I'm good at it, but I couldn't do it for the rest of my life. Cause some people, you can tell me anything, but those who really need, it hurts my soul just to see them like what happened. Like when did it break? Like when did it pivot? And that's what I love that for you. Keep it going. So what's the step? How you get there? So is it certain courses you have to take, or you just kind of?
I mean, of course, it's a lot of like psychology classes.
Gotcha. So you really good with people?
Yeah, I say so. I work in nursing home. That's why crazy people get to.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
No man,
What?
you better stop.
I said, excuse me.
You go to the bathroom.
Excuse me.
Lord have mercy. What you got going on?
Oh man. Ministry.
Sorry, everybody's waiting to change.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.